was such a peaceful, calm leader, but now he's erratic. Ever since he, ever since we started these new methods of melding. Luckily, me and my explorers are never here long enough, and by my design.
Honestly,
Look,
we checked at the builders as well, and they were not very open to us.
that's Gaspide's group.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool.
You,
Just so we're on the same
it's
page.
impossible to talk to Gaspide without becoming a discussion about the surface buildings. Look, I will help. Like, I want to help Basedia, but I feel like we need to get out of the Underdark. Strange creatures are coming out of nothingness. Creatures that never been here before. Please, I have a few escape plans planned, and even some escape tunnels that will help us abandon this grove. We should go back to being a nomadic lifestyle, or at least find a new home. I know the mushrooms here that grow are excellent, but with what's going on here in the Underdark, we must leave, even if it means going to the surface world. We need a new home.
Well, it's good because there is talk of moving to a different location, but they need a destination.
Really,
Yes.
again, with what's going on in the Underdark, I don't know where it's safe. We'll probably have to travel for I don't know how long before we can find a new home. Do you have any suggestions of where we could go that would be safe?
Hmm. We could like root them up in our fortress.
What do you mean fortress? What's a
Uh,
fortress?
it's a big place made of stones, but like not like a cave, more like a man-made kind of cave.
Hmm.
That's
Lux is
nicely
just Lux
decorated.
just Lux screams from
You're
somewhere
not
else.
there.
Sorry.
She has
Okay,
this scene. She's
you
like, "Wait,
or
Ella
just
said
Mark.
something very stupid and gotten us all in trouble somehow."
No, you're there
She's
too.
she has a
But
thing.
it's just you and Mark there.
She's a thing of, oh, someone needs to pay rent.
So,
These guys literally make healing potions. We like. I think we can work something out.
so you have a home for us in mind?
Possibly, we need to discuss it with the other masters if that's cool with you.
Yes, yes. Anything that will get us away from whatever's happening here. Be careful of also your Brob. That circle leader is also. Mm,
What's he in charge of?
your Brob is in charge of the circle of spores. They're in charge of growing new myconids and taking care of them.
Okay.
But what, if we can convince some of your Brob's circle,
There's something she's been wanting to test out.
if we can convince your Brob to like the rest of the Rob's members, we can we can get them to head out.
Okay.
Like we can probably get some of those young spores with us, sorry, young sprouts with us as well, before they get tainted with your Brob's ideas.
Okay. I'm not certain where to go from here, by the way.
Right. Well, either way, try talk to the other circle leaders. Let them know me and if there's anything we can help you with while you're here, we'll certainly help you.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we'll be ready to help lead our people out of the Neverlight Grove and head into the destination that you deem fit.
Okay. Cool. And I guess I start heading back towards the others.
Yeah,
Unless Lunar has anything she wants to ask.
Lunaria was actually not there with you at that point because she didn't manage to catch up completely.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, dude. You're on your own.
but you do see her, waiting for you. It seems like she and the other Myconoids arrived just after their leader took you away somewhere.
I wave. Hi.
So, and I basically start relaying to her what we said.
Okay. So, that is the explorers you've now talked to. Where to now?
Yeah, it went better than the last one group.
The remaining circles
Agreed.
that you can visit, well, you can technically visit all of them, but the remaining ones that you have not yet visited are the Sporers, the Masters, and the Growers.
Anyone want to try growers? Because I'm afraid to do. I think we're all like nervous about like doing the masters yet.
I would like to leave the growers like close to last, if not last, because like I don't want to like stumble onto an army of mushroom people that all hate us.
Alright, so you're heading to the Sporers then.
All right.
Okay.
Alright. You find the location fairly easily enough. It's the only one that has tiny little Myconoids around. You see that the freshly spored Myconoids are only about a few inches tall, and they're just they're just planted in the ground, like plants.
Aw, they babies.
How adorable are they?
They have no arms or anything. They look, to be honest with you, if it wasn't for the fact that there's other Myconoids, fretting about them, you would hardly notice them.
Okay.
Like you would not notice that these are Myconoids. They look like regular mushrooms.
Oh, I
But the
see.
thing is, though, from what you've seen, for example, one Myconoid seems to just literally be sprouting a small mushroom from their palm and placing it in the dirt. So it seems like they actually do not reproduce like normal creatures.
Okay.
So, you hear, so you see one one Myconoid sort of bobbing along as if it's singing something, and it's looking after the tiniest of sprouts. What do you do?
I guess we can
How
try
do we
to
hear
read
it singing?
No, you do not hear singing. It's moving along as if it was.
Okay.
Do you approach?
Might as
We
well.
do.
If anyone else does, yeah.
It turns
Yeah.
and shakes its head, releasing its spores.
I breathe in.
Me too.
Same.
Laurel does as well. What about Evan, Scala, and Lux?
I'm good. I had some spores before lunch.
Okay.
That's not the question, but
Lux.
dude, you've been actually really quiet.
In all fairness, though, he has not inhaled any of the spores from any of the leaders.
No, that's actually a really good idea, in my opinion. Because
I'm
if
actually
there is
really
something
good.
in the
That
floor,
actually is a good idea. Oh
fucking
my
us.
god.
Plus,
there
I
is
have
something-
enough voices in my head. Thank you very much.
yeah, but like if
Lux,
there is something,
Jessica.
Yes, honey.
I
do you
need more
breed 'em in?
line.
Okay, so you all hear this very happy Myconoid say, "Oh, welcome! Welcome to the Circle of Cedars. Would you like to see our little sprouts?"
Sure.
Okay. Actually, I want everyone to give me a wisdom insight check right now. Insight if you're proficient. Wisdom if you are not.
Don't mind the double click, so 18 first.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second.
All right. Lux, you're allowed for this as well. Are you proficient? You're not. Are you proficient with insight?
Um, I'd be more so than I would be with wisdom.
Okay, no, because it's just that I said wisdom if you're not proficient.
Sorry, I got the
Insight
mixed
if
up.
you are. Sorry, insight if you're proficient. Wisdom if you're not. So, but since you have only a +2, what is your wisdom?
My wisdom is 0.
Okay, so yeah, you are proficient with wisdom. Sorry, with insight. Lunar, are you proficient as well? Yeah, you are because you got a
Insight?
+3. Yeah, you're proficient with insight.
Okay then.
Actually, are you? Not because if you are, you should have a higher
Yeah,
one.
because usually, well, whatever.
Let's see here. Insight. No, you're not. So please actually roll a wisdom.
Or take away the 3 from the 17.
Huh?
You're not proficient with insight.
So I should roll wisdom?
Yes.
Alright then.
And please just remember to click wisdom. Not, oh, yeah, not wisdom save. Okay. So, Lux, Elsis. Yeah, Lux and Elsis. You all you get to make you hear Europe's rapport singing what seems to be a lullaby. You can only make out some of the words and the impressions of the song, but it seems to be of a great cedar and her wedding to the great body, and how every Myconoid is invited, bringing joy to all in the world below and above.
Can I tell that to the others?
You can certainly whisper. But
Right.
the biggest thing that sticks out in your minds is the keyword her.
Yeah, because they're all genderless, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the telepathy hearing.
Oh yeah, which you and Lux have. Yeah. Okay. So you've informed the party of the words of the song.
Well, yeah, whoever else has the.
I'm going
And-
to inform Lunara anyway, definitely.
Okay.
Because I feel like she'd have a better nature than I would.
So yeah, Lunar, you've just
That's
been
your
whispered that the report. There's a certain song also being sung by this Micronoid involving the Great Cedar, and her wedding, as well as bringing happiness to all, both above and below, as well as all Myconoids are invited.
Ooh. I whisper that to the group.
It's already been informed to the group.
Okay, my bad,
Yeah.
sorry.
Anyway, the ARP continues. So, she continues talking to you. Well, it won't be long now. Soon everyone will be able to have fun, and everyone will be happy. And then the Myconite stops and goes back to looking after the little sprouts.
Should we be concerned?
I say we do the stupid tourist route here, and be
Mm.
like, so what's the origin of the song?
Oh,
I like that idea.
the song? It just came to my head. One day after a melding.
It's a nice song.
Oh, it is. It is a very nice song. And then Myconite goes
Use
back
the
to focus on the
telepathy.
sprouts.
It's a stupid song.
It seems that this Myconoid can't really hold the conversation. And it seems after a short while, it goes back to talking to the little sprouts.
Does this remind anybody of a certain builder we met earlier?
Kinda, yeah. I think you mentioned it. You couldn't stop talking about buildings. This one can't stop talking to the little ones. This is
I'm
getting
going to
weird.
probably show my dick to both, not gonna lie.
Why?
I want to see the reaction.
Are you honestly going to
No,
do
I'm
this?
kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Are you gonna show him your kid? Yeah, your seed.
My Marcy?
No,
Oh, God, no.
no. Okay, so what are you doing? The Myconoid is now currently ignoring you.
I don't know.
Who's the she in the
Next,
song?
please.
What?
Who's the she in the song?
The Myconide looks back up. Oh, it's the Great Cedar. She's getting married and it's going to be wonderful. Yeah, the
Oh.
wedding. The marriage
Who's
is
the
she
going
great
to
nearby?
leader?
Oh, yes, the Cedar's always with us. She's part of us. Oh, yes. And goes
Right.
back to the sprouts.
Tell us more
That's
about this
foreboding.
great cedar.
The Cedar brings all only happiness. The Cedar wants everyone to be happy and to be one.
So she's kind of like your goddess.
She, not like, she is our goddess. She is us and we are her. We will all be one. And he goes back to the
She got a
sprouts.
name?
The Cedar.
Ah, okay.
And back to the sprouts.
May we speak with her?
You want to speak to her?
Sure, why not?
Oh, yes, yes. She will speak to you.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, Rumpadump pulls you back, and
Hello?
Rumpadump is shaking his head, and you hear in your mind, "Don't breathe in our spores. It's what happened to the rest of the group that you found me with."
Right.
Oh. No, Mark, that is not nice. Elvis, I think this might be the person that we're supposed to be avoiding. Should I talk to... We should tell them that... Never mind.
Dinar,
This-
chill.
This Myconoid releases the spores.
Now's a good time to check if they're flammable.
You did
May I
not.
do the
You did
honors?
not. You did not already discuss this plan. So Lux has no idea what is going on. She just sees
Ah.
that this.
I don't
creep-
inhale.
She did.
I don't...
She does not know of your current plan. So,
don't
so
really
Elle, what do you do?
I'm gonna take a couple steps back. And then I'm gonna, like, ask Lux, hey, how flammable do you think these spores are?
Want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Lux uses firebolt.
All right. So Lux quickly flicks her flames through the cloud of spores. They are not flammable.
Okay. Then I
But-
suggest we run.
But the
Like the filthy
Myconoid,
cow.
tilts its head and goes back to the sprouts. And for those of you that inhaled her its rapport songs, you're once again hearing the song. So, that was the circle of spores.
Well, I
Things
learned an
seem to get
awful lot from that.
So the bride is the one we need to avoid.
Well, we also need to figure out who the groom is as well.
Alright, they don't have genders. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, okay.
Who says there's a groom? I didn't hear a groom in the song.
That's true, actually. It
Yes,
was getting married to us.
You only heard the term great body.
Like, you know the way some, like, you know, religious monks and all, they get married to whatever god they believe in. Some people get married to themselves. Some people get married to hot mermaids and live in the sea
Some might get
forever.
married to
Okay,
train
okay.
stations.
Some get frustrated they can't find the hot mermaids.
I'm so frustrated that I can't find a hot mermaid.
We'll
So,
find one. We'll find one.
Guys, you know that behind this breeding grounds, you will actually find the path leading to the Garden of Welcome, which you were asked to investigate.
I say we check it out.
There's also one other circle that you. There are two circles you have not yet communicated with: the circle of growers and the circle of masters. You are aware that the Garden of Welcome is the territory of the circle of masters.
I
We'll
say
head
we
to the
go and see
masters
the
next.
growers first, and then go to the masters.
Like, leave it till last.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know,
I
I'm
smell
like-
ambush.
Should we not leave the growers till last? Like, either way is grand, but...
I am inclined to want to leave the growers till later.
I'm
but
pretty much up
if,
ranking right now. I'm just still.
if people want to get it out of the way, I'm cool with it.
I believe we should see about how many of these Moikinoids are our allies first, before we go to our known enemies.
That's fair.
So, are you all in agreement that maybe we should go to the growers and see if they're allies first?
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So you head to the circle of growers. You actually realize, as you head, when you remembered, you now only just remembered that the circle of growers territory is actually right next to the circle of builders. And therefore, for some of you, it snaps to your consciousness that, oh, we must have just passed them when we left the circle of builders. The ones that were planting stuff.
I still was up to leaving that till last, just in case they were like breeding an army.
Yeah.
But you were told that the circle of spores is the ones that plant the new mycnoids.
Yeah, I know. It's just in case. I heard growers, and like it doesn't necessarily mean that the army is made up of mokinoids. It could be like Venus flytraps or something like that.
Well, you can certainly find out now.
Okay, then we will.
Alright, so you approach the one that's still, is seemingly still giving commands.
Sure.
He shakes his head, releasing his rapport spores. Does anyone inhale?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, welcome. My name is Hebovab. Hebopeep?
Hebo- what?
Blah, 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 blah.
It's. I'm just gonna cut and paste.
Can we just give you a nickname and call you Hebo?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Heap.
Yeah, good idea.
The one name I'm going to be able to remember here.
Yeah, Heb.
That's his name.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Ah, forget that.
My name.
Forget that.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Welcome to the Circle of Growers. I hope you enjoyed the food that we grow here.
Yeah, it was good.
Good. May I ask what brings you to us?
God damn it! What is a character's name again? The master that sent us.
Beth.
Salsa, Balissa.
I want to say X.
Can we call her Beth?
No.
Beth would work.
No, that's not even close.
Damn it.
I hate these names.
Same.
There is no T and no H in its name.
God damn it.
And see, folks, this is why you need to start this is why it's always important to take notes. Learn from the Lunarguard's mistake.
The
Which is-
repeated mistake.
Not here.
Repeated mistake. There are so many
Yeah.
mistakes we make. We're such a shit group of travelers.
We are not the most competent of adventurers.
Take,
Yeah.
We are.
I may take notes in class, but here I just want to be lazy, so I don't really care.
Viewers, if any of you watch Critical Role, he is the play style of Marisha, who will take notes of every little goddamn thing.
Yeah, we need one of them.
Heater.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, since you actually cannot remember as a player, let's see if your characters can remember. Roll me an intelligence check.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm scared.
Okay, let's see if my character remembers, even though I do. Okay, my character does not remember. Everyone else, however, does. The name is Bassadia.
Right.
Sounds like a town in Italy.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds like a spice. Somebody add some basadia to that pasta.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
It's such a shame Diego's not here to hear that.
Hey, well,
Okay.
you guys have a half Italian left in the group. You know that, right?
Okay.
We'll discuss your last name later and what I actually think that is, but moving on.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. So,
I want to say Delucia.
what do you say to Heb?
Hi, we are here on behalf of the
Basadia.
Yes, what Lux said.
Let's
I
wing.
swear, Mark.
Folks, you cannot see it right now, but I am face palming.
I just,
Dude, I told you
and
these
I'm
names are like my
"Where are you
kryptonite. Give me a good like Rectex Sector or something like that. I totally remember that, but this is just like I don't know.
Doris.
I actually cannot wait until you get out of the goddamn Underdark.
Yeah.
And
I can't
you know
take
what the-
anymore.
sorry, hold on. You know what the funny thing is? You're trying to convince the Circle of Explorers to relocate to Grimgrasp so that these will become
Yeah.
recurring NPCs.
I know.
Yeah, we won't be doing that.
No! No! Oh God, no!
I say we leave this up to democracy and see what the goddess herself decides.
Okay, moving on. Well, that is good, but I have no real interest in whatever. I don't really care about Flo's new ideas, but I do miss the mass meldings. You see, the way we used to do it was we all just got together as one big community and meld together. But
Great sexy pile.
Flo believes we should only meld with our own circles, and that the leaders then meld together. I do not like this. I miss us being the way we are.
Well, I think that's what the others are leaving for.
Oh, yous are leaving. So they tend to leave.
Yeah, that's part of the reason
But the land is so
we're coming to
fertile
you
here.
about this.
The land is so fertile here. Where would we go?
Someplace
Oh, there's-
warm and sunny. I don't know.
There was talk of like
Sunny.
surface.
The surface, is the land good? Is the soil good there?
It's pretty good.
Of
People farm
course.
it all the time.
Especially in forests.
The green
Forests.
trees,
I could
the
tell you
green
some
grass,
stuff about fertilizer.
open sky, and the sun is beautiful.
Okay.
Lots
I
of counter.
I want one of you to roll persuasion with advantage. One of you.
Who's got the best persuasion?
That would be me, sir.
Oh,
I
of
have
course
plus
it
6 and
would.
9.
Well, that's typical.
Still have 18, dude.
Luckily, I said it with advantage, so that is what we're taking the 21.
Nice.
Oh yes, that sounds quite agreeable. Is there a place on the surface that we could go to specifically?
We are working on a what's called a fortress, which is basically like a man-made cave.
Okay.
You guys will understand when you see it.
All right. Inform Sovereign Besedia that I agree to the plan.
Sweet.
And with that, the Myconoi goes back to directing his farmers.
They're not going to be happy when they see that fortress.
Well, remember,
Well-
half of Grimgrass is actually covered in forest.
That's true, actually.
Remember,
They might be cool with it.
remember, it was completely overwhelmed, and you almost got into a huge fight with a spirit up there. The same Lux was not there presently because we were fighting basically twig creatures made
Oh.
of wood.
You guys didn't have my
Well,
awesome
specifically
firepower.
twig, so even, you know,
You didn't have
like
my awesome
less
firepower.
durable
Ha
than
ha.
wood.
Yeah, that would have been handy at the time.
But oh well. Alright, so you just now talked to the circle of growers. So what do you do?
Circle of Masters, anyone?
Well, I think we should report back to the what's her name place.
The
Yes.
Sadia, yeah.
Actually, it sounds like I'm a belly dancer kind of girl.
You report back to the sovereign.
That's bad.
The sovereign greets you welcomely. Oh, welcome. Have you finished talking to the other leaders?
We've pretty much done everything except check out the circle.
Circle of Masters.
Yeah.
Well, they won't even. There's no even point. They won't even. Dale, goddammit. They won't even. They're completely loyal. It's the circle that Flo brought with them.
Ah, okay.
They operate out of the Garden of Welcomes. I'm sure the Circle of Explorers knows other ways to get into there if you want to not follow the main path.
Well, we've talked to the Circle of Builders ain't so easy to talk to, and
Yes.
I rub my junk in pain. And
The leader there has become Gasbite has become quite obsessed with surface structures, and
the Circle of Kids, I can't remember.
Sporers.
The Spore. Sorry, I'm not with it today. It's too
I'm
hot.
only reminding you because it has been such a short time since you've been there.
Yes. But yeah, the Circle of Spores as well isn't doing much better.
Yes,
Making weird
I believe
gender.
we should leave that particular circle behind. As for Gasbite, I believe if we can get Gasbite back to normal, or at least get Gasbite away from whatever is causing his affliction, they will return back to normal.
But we weren't even able to really get him to talk to us, and he doesn't really want to see us again. So I'm
Oh.
not sure how to go about that.
I'm sure.
Mark, you're
I'm
a
sure.
made.
I'm sure.
Elvis, you're made a bad person.
I'm sure that.
That was not me.
I'm sure
For
that
once.
I'm sure that they will talk to me and the other leaders. Did you talk to the Circle of Explorers?
Yes, we did.
And
They're up for it. We wanted to give you guys the option as well. If you want a place to stay, we have a fortress.
Oh, yeah.
Fortress.
Yeah, it's kind of like a man-made cave.
Oh,
Uh,
so it's a big structure.
Yes, pretty much.
Hmm.
If you guys want it.
Well, that will make convincing Gasbites to leave a lot easier.
Would, actually. Like I planned it that way.
Is the
Yeah,
land fertile?
It's pretty fertile. It's built like it's got a forest and stuff around it.
Very
Like,
well.
you don't have to stay there. It's just like a temporary thing until you guys can like find a better place to crash.
Very well then. I suppose it's suitable if you can lead us there. We have never been to the surface.
I'm sure we could find a way, and I look to the others.
Okay. I will go seek out Rashiro and discuss formulating our escape plan. Here, I know you have not completely investigate the garden of welcomes, but this much you deserve a reward. But I still request that you examine what's going on in the Circle of Welcome. I want to find out what happened to the other surface dwellers, or sometimes what we call them, flesh carriers, or fleshies. Basadia moves around a few fungi and reveals a small box. The box is seemingly unlocked as they open it, and also the box itself seems to be made of fine wood, and it's inlaid with silver. And it's also a very strange container considering everything else is made of mushrooms. I took this off a dead traveler some time ago, and I've been collecting some stuff from dead travelers over the years. You see, it contains 3 amethysts, 4 small diamonds, and 1 large diamond.
Add it to the pile.
I'll copy that right now into our loot section. There you go. You do not know the money value, however. You will have to take them to appraisers or just try and, barter with them. Okay?
Okay.
Now, with this, Basidia leaves.
Wait, how many do we get?
It's in the loot section. So, all that's left for you now is the Circle of Masters and in the Garden of Welcomes.
Let's take on the garden. Eh.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's do some gardening.
As you
Oh.
approach,
Pruning.
take 1d4 psychic damage, Eben Scale. That pun was just so bad.
Dude, no, that was CSI levels of awesome. Like, all they needed was the Who
Wait, I
shouting,
missed-
yeah, afterwards as he puts on sunglasses.
Ugh.
Don't tempt me. It's on my list of things to have made.
Uh,
This plateau rises higher than other terraces, screened by a natural fence of soaring zirkwood stalks. Muffled murmuring can be heard from atop the plateau. You circle around to the circle the circle of spores to go around it. Upon arriving at the garden, as you approach the garden, 2 creatures seemingly approach. I'll see if I get an image for you to put into the handout section. There is no concise image, sadly, which is really annoying.
I'll be back 1 sec.
So I'm just going to treat it as... let's see what what this creature is like. Okay, so yeah, that's that creature.
From all that laughing, I'm feeling kind of tired.
You're
I
welcome.
blame you.
There you go, folks. You see, this type of creature, except covered in fungi. It seems like it's not exactly alive. But two
Ew.
of them come forward and block your path.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
They're not attacking. They're just not letting you pass. What do you decide to do?
Well, can we ask them to step aside?
They seem to be not sentient creatures.
Okay. Can I pat one on the head?
You certainly can.
How do they react?
It doesn't.
Okay. I largely suspect that these things will only attack us if we try to get by. So I say we go back, find the explorers, and find an alternate route around.
Sounds good to me.
Right? Says go off looking for Risharu then. You find
Okay.
the Myconoid talking to Basidia. Also, you see other circle members also talking. They seem to be huddled together, with the exception of the circle of spores. So all the leaders are currently there, with the exception of Sovereign Flow, the leader of the Circle of Masters, and the leader of the Circle of Sporers.
Right.
They see you approach. Yes? What can we do for you? Gasbite seems really irritated by you guys being there.
Okay,
So-
I'm back.
You got
we
this,
would-
Mark.
We would like to find an alternate route into the Circle of Masters.
The Gasbite quickly perks up. You're into the Ichabos? You just want to see the great structure?
That'd be cool, yeah.
Rust goes, one of my men, one of my circle could lead you to an alternate path, especially considering the Chul's spore servants that stand guard. He gestures, and one of the Myconoids approaches and gives a small bow. Follow it. Follow them, and it will lead you there. For fuck's sake, non-gender factions, like, oh my god. It's so goddamn confusing. Okay. So do you just follow this Myconoid?
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay. He leads you. It leads you. Well, let me just double check. Oh yeah, it just says. Okay. Yeah, it says find an alternative route. The low muttering grows louder as you reach the top, turned into a symphony of moans, cries, and hisses. The only light comes from a few glowing mushrooms along the edge, but even in the gloom, you can't miss the source of the sounds. The heads of creatures of a dozen humanoid underdark races peek from the ground, mold and fungi growing around them. One voice calls out loudly. Actually, does anyone speak Undercommon?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh!
Nice.
I do too.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
I speak Undercommon.
What? Okay. Wow.
Because we're underground. Yeah.
It's a language that rarely comes up, but luckily two of yous have it.
This is
So,
incredible.
you all hear this. Yeah, you two hear this in Undercommon. A female drow fighting to speak. Please, for the gods, for your gods of light, kill me. She manages
want drow.
she manages to stir within her living grave, raising a spider medallion half embedded in the bloated growth that was once her hand. Half her face is rotten and pustulate.
Yeah.
Basically,
Pustule.
it's pustule. Yeah, thank you. But it's not exactly pustule. There's some extra stuff there. Hold on.
Okay.
So
Put it in
I
game
came to
chat.
the group. I'm like, this thing wants to die.
Oh, hang on. Important out of character question. Do we get experience for killing her?
You know, that's metagame knowledge, and I'm not going to give that information.
Murder the shit out of her then.
Okay, a bed of
Don't you think we
sproutling.
should ask it
Hold on,
questions
guys.
first?
Let me finish the description. The only reason why I stopped was so I can, because I was struggling to say this word, which I put in the in-game chat. A bed for the sprouting of scores of tiny mushrooms. The great cedar trap. She's here. The Lady of Decay, Zuktomo. And this name ring. Please, everyone, make an intelligence check, because you all most likely fucking forgot as players.
And some of us,
All
As-
all of you.
as people too.
Okay, who has not yet rolled intelligence? We are missing Lunare.
Sorry, my mom is calling me to tell me that she's coming home.
Okay, please roll in intelligence. Okay. Elzis,
Yeah.
Loyal, Lunare. You all remember this information. Actually, no. Evansgale, I'm giving you you advantage because of certain things that I'm about to reveal. You all remember one of your party members actually mentioned this name before. It was one. What's his character's name? It was one. Uranus. Uranus. He mentioned a great demon prince named Zugatomoy. Otherwise could be referred to as a princess. A great demon. On the same level as the Demogorgon, which you've all know or is in the Dark Lake. Evanscale, a truly angry voice screams in your mind. Zugadamoy! We must end her!
That's good advice. I'd follow that advice. Probably will, actually. Yes, definitely.
You know this to be the voice of the devil that resides in your gauntlet. This is the first time that the devil has ever actually really spoken any words other than kill.
Oh, now he decides to come and, hello occasionally wouldn't kill anyone.
Do you say
Wow.
this? Do you say this in your mind?
Yeah.
There's
You do know you could introduce yourself.
there's silence.
Right,
Was he
okay.
saying this out loud, by the way, as well?
I asked him, did he say this in his mind? And he
Okay.
said, yeah. Okay.
I'll just say it to them now, like I'll explain kind of what he said and what I said and the conversation I've just had. So they're all caught up, basically.
Okay. Well, I want to point out, as a person who also has a demon talking to him regularly, this is progress. You guys are getting closer.
I honestly think we're gonna make it through and stay together.
That's those success stories, man. They're why I adventure.
So, what do you do?
Does anyone
Well,
want to do the honors?
do we want to ask her any more questions, or is that it?
Do you just want to
That's it.
attempt? Do you want to attempt to save?
Oh, no, she doesn't want to be saved.
She's too far gone.
All right, well, you can ask her a question then.
Personally, I have nothing. I just want to make sure everyone has the option.
I don't have anything.
Me neither.
She
So-
utters one. She utters one last sentence before. Warn. Hold on. What's the name of the place? Warn Menzo Barzan. Warn. Where's goddamn? Warn Ilvara. Before, as she speaks, the moans of the guardian's victims suddenly take on a new tone of fear as something moves across the foul ground. A disgusting larval creature rises up before you, showing only a vestigial fungal growths that hint that it might might once have been a myconoid. Welcome, travelers. The apparent myconoid's voice burgles and spits as it speaks, both aloud and in your minds at once. Are you here for the wedding rehearsal? Friends of the bride or her intended? No matter. Let the love of the great cedar embrace you as you become one with her chosen, the great body. The area becomes alive with the screams from the buried victims. As two.
To the rest of the party. I don't know about you, but I feel like we should crash this wedding.
Oh no, actually,
Yeah, but not
sorry,
now.
guys. It turns out this is a fight.
Oh. Color me shocked and surprised.
Really? I have no idea.
Now put on the shades and say that.
I forgot to click my token. Remember to click your token before you click initiative.
God damn it, I did click it. What the hell? I legitimately had clicked the token. What the fuck? Like the three little orb things came over it and it still didn't count. What the hell?
There,
That's really annoying.
I added it for you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Alright, remember, Lux, click your token and then click on your initiative.
Sorry, my computer's acting up. Give me a minute. Sorry, guys.
Take your time.
No
We're only
worries.
fighting for our
It's all
lives.
good.
We have to wait till they get to the point about, does anyone here object to blah blah blah? So we have time.
We're actually not at the
Yeah.
wedding. So,
Not yet, but we're just saying when we do get to that point. In case you haven't noticed, we're not very good adventurers, so this could continue to escalate despite our best efforts.
Don't worry, guys. We have Lux. She will set
Right,
everything
Bob.
Phoenix right.
Sorry, the same is happening with me that I did with Mark. I'm clicking my token and it keeps saying you wanted to send yourself to the role to turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I'll fix that. I need to find a stat block for this creature. Because it's not coming up. me a sec. Now, as this creature lunges up, you see rising from the ground two of the apparent victims of the Circle of Masters. And they appear to have been drow.
Shit, hold on a minute. Drow.
The elves.
Yeah.
The thing in the Undercommon. That was
Yeah.
with a female cat with female drow waiting to speak and saying, "Please kill me."
Yep.
She's gonna kill. Am I late to this game? Am I really late to this game? I feel like your silence is telling me that I'm a bit slow at this, so
Ever so
I'm
slightly.
just going to
Just
forget I said
teeny,
this.
teeny,
Yeah.
tiny bit.
It seems that like this, she was the only one that still had any that was still alive, but apparently not a good way.
Did we manage to kill her, or did
Nope.
this all happen? Okay.
This happened, yeah, before we even got to do anything to her.
You were talking amongst yourselves, so
Yeah, no, that's fair. Just double checking.
okay. Is that everyone on the board? Oh wait, Marzi.
But she can't fight.
She's in her tribal form, is she not?
Yeah, but there's no actions on her character sheet.
Yeah. Don't worry, I have the tribal warrior character sheet.
Okay.
I will set that up for you. It's just that at the moment she's actually using this short sword and leather armor. So please just roll for Marzi.
Okay.
She takes on the dex characteristics of her form. Her form has 0 dex, so it's actually 18. Okay. Is the music playing for everyone? Can everyone hear the music? Can you all hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Jason, are you there?
Can you hear me?